So glad you called. I'm trying to stop myself from coming over here. You know, I don't want to smother you or worse, try and fix things. Thinking about you all the time.
How's Jocelyn doing?
Good. I mean, you'd never know that she just had a kidney transplant. And...
It's great. It's great. I'm happy for her.
Jason.
Don't, Carly.
I don't know how you're dealing with this. I don't know if I could deal with it.
I just need to focus on what needs to be done, okay? And that's why I called you over here.
What happened?
Okay, I don't want you to get crazy about this.
No, I want you to tell me what happened, and then I want you to let me handle it. You need to mourn your son.
Michael didn't kill Abby's ex, and neither did I. The problem is Michael looks guilty. See, Brandon was threatening Michael with a court case that could send him back to prison, and Brandon's also been slapping Abby around.
Michael must have been furious.
Yeah, and once Abby dropped the attempted rape charges against Brandon, Michael decided he needed to be armed to protect her.
Thank God you were in that alley to stop him.
The point is, I have to prove that Michael's innocent by finding the real killer.
You? You just lost your son. You need time to grieve. How many times do I have to tell you this? Jason, let Dante do his job
Come on,
for
Dante,
once.
I'm not comfortable with leaving Michael's fate in Dante's hands again. Besides, the judge could decide that Dante has a conflict of interest, kick him off the case, leaving Michael back in the system. I'm not gonna let that happen. Finding Brandon's killer protects Michael. And that matters. Okay, I just need to focus on Michael right now because the pain's too much. My son's dead. A kid I barely knew because I turned my back on him.
That's not what happened. You gave Jake up to keep him safe.
No, I didn't keep Jake safe, Carly. The kid wandered out of the house and got hit by a car. It had nothing to do with the job I chose over raising my son.
It would have been a hell of a lot easier for you to tell everyone that Jake was your son and to be a part of his life. But you wanted Jake to have a normal life, so you gave him up. And you know what? He had a normal life because of you. So don't start doubting yourself now. You did right by your son. You did right by your son.
We need to shift some personnel. I need Max Milo off me for a special detail that's happening.
Well, you mind if I ask why?
I was hoping you would ask that question. I don't even want to bother you with this right now.
Why don't you just let me decide what I can handle, and if I can handle it, I'll tell you. If I can't, I'll tell you.
Okay, here's the thing. So literally, Suzanne comes to our doorstep and drops off a little boy. Says it's Brenda's son. Okay? She says that, you know, Brenda didn't lose her baby in Africa. Her baby was born alive and healthy. She was making arrangements to get the little boy adopted. The adopted parents died. So she brings the boy to us. His name is Lucian, and he's 3 years old.
You trust this?
I don't trust Suzanne as far as I can throw her. I need facts. But the thing is, Brenda's already fallen in love with the little boy. She's like an instant mother. And I got a stepson I didn't see coming.
Max and Milo, they're the best choice. You know, they were always great with Michael and Morgan. So what I'll do, I'll take Vinny off the warehouse and he'll be your driver.
Vinny's great. What about my house?
And I'm thinking Richard and Sal for that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. I'm sorry you had to deal with this. This is... Yeah.
That's my job.
Thanks.
Sonny.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna accept Suzanne's story?
Well, you know, the facts fit, but I don't know at this point.
It complicates everything.
You think? I don't know how Brenda's gonna feel raising a kid in this lifestyle. She's already questioning, you know, the extra bodyguards that I'm
She
putting
doesn't get to
in.
question anything. I mean, this is what she signed on for. What, are you just gonna give the kid away? Sorry.
No, I mean, you don't have to apologize.
It just, with Jake, he was unexpected, and Elizabeth and I didn't plan on it, and I just, I gave up. I walked away. I'm gonna make sure the guards work.
I don't understand.
These changes are effective immediately, Bernie, okay? Just do it, please, thanks.
Hey.
Any luck?
Well, I spent the morning at Bonds talking to some of the girls who were dancing the night that Brandon was killed. I got a couple of vague descriptions on some of the customers that were there. I guess I'll just have to follow up later.
Well, can I do that? I'm just trying to keep busy right now.
Yeah, of course. Okay. I hope you can read my chicken scratch. It's pretty
I'll
slow.
get on this as soon as I finalize the new security detail.
That sounds like a threat.
Not this time. It turns out that Brenda didn't lose her baby after all. Suzanne gave her son up for adoption, and he's back with Brenda and Sonny.
Are you kidding?
No. That's why we're shifting guards around right now, and I just need to make sure this boy is protected.
Thanks for...
The whole time I was talking to Sonny about arranging security for Brenda's son, I was thinking, why didn't I do it for Jake? I could have tried, but I just let him go.
Jason, you had a good reason.
It's just not like me, though, Sam. I keep going over and over things that I can't change. I just can't stop thinking about him.
You suffered a terrible loss. It's only natural that you would start to question everything. But you made the right decisions for Jake. Jason, he didn't die because of anything you did or didn't do. Wrong of Sonny to show up here and ask you to do security for Brenda's son after everything that you've just been through. I mean, isn't there any way that Max or Milo
The
can
kid
make
just
arrangements
appeared
for
out of
this?
nowhere, and it really threw Sonny, and he just wanted someone to tell him how to deal with it.
Okay. So, what did you say?
I don't have the answers, Sam. I was wrong about Jake. Who am I to tell Sonny how to keep Brenda's son safe? I just keep thinking about Michael. He was about this kid's age when Sonny and Carly got together, and if Carly would have known what was going to happen, how Michael would be hurt like that.
No. No one can know the future. At the time, Carly did what she thought was best for Michael, just like you did what you thought was best for Jake.
It hasn't changed, Sam. This boy's not going to be any safer than Michael was.
No, that's just part of it, Jason. Sonny and Brenda just got married. They're just trying to figure out how to spend their lives together. Add a 3-year-old kid to the equation, that can cause a lot of tension for anyone. I mean, no kid wants to see their parents unhappy. I feel...
I'm looking to have another kid, but I know he's going to step up.
Yes, I'm sure he will. I know Sonny's done his best to be a good father to his own kids. I also know that Christina felt like she didn't matter in the beginning as much as Michael and Morgan, but to Sonny's credit, he has tried to make up for it.
Yeah, there's nothing he wouldn't do for his kids.
You're right. Even put up with Carly's craziness.
Yeah, but Carly's, she's been a good mother. Her kids know that they can count on her to be there for whatever they need. I should have been able to do that for Jake. Jake?
Hey,
Hey.
you okay? I guess Sonny told you about Lucian.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
He's taking a nap, I guess. Are you supposed to see him?
No, I don't want to wake him up.
Right. I can't believe he's here. And the last thing I expected was to see Suzanne standing at my door holding him. So
Yeah, Sonny just asked me to come by and make sure everything was in place, all the security, and it can get a little tricky protecting her child.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I can't imagine how hard it is to have to discuss any child right now when you just lost yours. I don't even know what to say. I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for you. All those years just seeing Jake, running around and not being able to talk to him.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah. Lucian's parents, his adoptive parents, I guess, must have done a pretty good job because he seems like he's okay. And look, I'm sorry. I guess what I really need you to know is that I know there has to be guards here, but I just don't want Lucian to feel like, he's a prisoner in his own home.
I'll make sure the guards keep their distance, but having them around is not negotiable.
No, I know. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. Sonny told me it was necessary.
Okay.
You're amazing. Can't believe that you donated Jake's kidney.
That was Lucky and Elizabeth, not me. You know what? I gotta talk to the guards about everything.
Okay. Thank you for everything.
Hey, got a minute?
I'm sorry. For not coming to the memorial service. It didn't feel right.
Well, there's nothing right about burying a child. Listen, Jason, I can't tell you how sorry I am, and my dad had no
You're not
business.
responsible for what Luke did, Lucky.
I know, but my father's been walking a fine line for years, and I knew where it could lead. I just figured it was his life, As long as no one was getting hurt, it wasn't my business to get involved. And now, Jake's gone.
You were a good father to him. You gave him what I couldn't, and I'll always be grateful to you for that.
Thank you. Look, there's no easy way to do this. But I didn't come here to talk about Jake. Abby's ex-boyfriend, Brandon Lowell, was found in the parking lot of Vaughn's. And I need to ask you some questions about his murder.
Thank you for meeting me here.
Yeah, of course. You said it was important. What's going on?
I just want to talk to you about Jason. I'm worried about how he's dealing with Jake's death, or how he's not dealing with Jake's death.
Jason just lost a child. That's not something you ever get over.
No, you don't. But there may be a way to help him get past it. No one could ever replace Jake. But with that being said, I know firsthand how a child can give your life focus and meaning. That's what Michael did for me. And Jason. He opened his heart to Michael and gave him the best of himself. Michael gave Jason a purpose. I think you and Jason should have a baby.
Okay. So Brandon Lowell tried to rape Abby and ended up in the hospital courtesy of Michael. Less than a day after making bail, the guy turns up dead with 2 bullets in his head. Now, the DA doesn't seem to think that's a coincidence, so where were you the night of April 4th?
We don't need to do this. Dante already questioned me.
Well, I'm assisting the case,
Well,
so where were you?
It's fine. You have a huge conflict of interest because of Jake.
I've never let the fact that you were Jake's father
I know that,
interfere
but
with
you
my
shouldn't.
job.
You shouldn't be doing this, Lucky.
It's a preliminary interview, Jason. Come on. If you need to call your lawyer so it's more comfortable for you, fine. Where did you first meet Brandon Lowell?
I'm not doing this.
I can question you
Okay,
here.
it just
down at the
doesn't seem
station.
right after
Look,
everything that's happened.
Don't make this about Jake,
You might be
man.
able to do this, but I can't right now.
Someone else will be by to question you.